Welcome back to another episode of the Deep Impact Podcast. I don't have eardrums anymore. Zoom must have updated because that girl got loud. Wow. All right. So we're recording this on Monday night, a couple days before the Super Bowl. This is our Super Bowl episode. And I am joined on one screen tonight to try and alleviate the audio issues. Mr. Mark Carson and Jason Cephas. What's going on, gentlemen?
Well, same stuff, different day. Only thing that changes the weather.
Not really. Yeah, I mean,
kind of been the same.
I mean,
a couple days.
Yeah, we're kind of in Ohio. I mean, it's been the same, minus the potential nuclear bomb that's about to go off in northeast Ohio.
They are safely venting it.
Safely venting dangerous chemicals that they used in World War I for trench warfare.
I'm not really sure that that's what's in those cars.
It's pretty damn close. When you burn it, yeah. Are you guys drinking anything fun tonight?
Hold on. I knew I forgot something to start this.
Well, I will explain. Twisted Tea Lights. All right. Twisted Tea Light variety pack. Got the OG and then the half and half. So we're gonna roll with these tonight. What you got there, Mark?
I have orange mango body armor.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Oh, those are good. Hashtag not a sponsor.
I wish.
But yeah, right.
Yeah,
let's make that happen.
That'd be a nice one. Listen, that'd be a step up for the people that listen in for us. Be like, listen, we went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Very quick. So yeah, let's just hop right into the Super Bowl. We got one game coming up this weekend, and it is the big one. What you play all year for. The Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. 2 number 1 seeds. Their records are eerily similar this season. I saw a stat that they have the same exact record. Stat lines is like same amount of yards, touchdowns. Like it's ridiculous. I don't know how true it was, but the script was written very well this season for the NFL.
Oh yeah, the script was written.
It was. I mean, did you see someone leak the script for the score of the Super Bowl? 37-34 Eagles. I did place a bet on FanDuel.
Okay.
For the correct score.
Hear me out, though. If that actually ends up being like the final score, there will be. I hope that happens just because I want to see the mass chaos that would ensue from it.
I hope so too, because I'll get $200 out of it off of $1.
Well, yeah, that too. That'd be.
I think
nice.
If there's a script, it's going to be next year when Aaron Rodgers goes back with Devontae in Las Vegas. If Las Vegas goes to the Super Bowl and wins.
So, do you think that is where he's going?
Aaron Rodgers will not. That's my prediction. Is Aaron Rodgers will not be in Green Bay next year. If he goes to another team, I would assume it's going to be one of 2 teams. It's going to be the Jets, or he's going to the Raiders. But he won't be in Green Bay. The only other option
I think he's going to the Jets.
But I think Aaron Rodgers wants to prove that he can win. He wants to pull the Tom Brady. Now,
yeah,
I'm not comparing Tom Brady to Aaron Rodgers because Lord knows Tom Brady is much better. Removing championships out of the equation, I still think Tom Brady is a better quarterback. But I think that, long story short, Aaron Rodgers won't be in Green Bay next year. We're moving on to Jordan Love. I don't think he's the answer. I don't think he's the solution. I think he's the answer to the current problem, but he's not the solution to the problems down the road. I think they'll draft somebody else.
I think you guys will be drafting a quarterback in the next 2 seasons.
Well, I assume, especially if Aaron Rodgers is gone, I assume that Green Bay will use a pick this year on a quarterback. It's not a quarterback-heavy draft. Neither really are any of the drafts coming up so far. And
I mean, this one you've got some good. This one you have some good quarterbacks coming in. You've got C.J. Stroud.
Green Bay doesn't have a top 20 draft pick. I don't think. I think they've got a. They'll probably be in the late 20s. You'd have to look. I really don't know their exact draft position. I really don't. But
I thought you were right after the Steelers. 2023 NFL draft order. Here we go. Is this right? Chicago has the first pick, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
because it was
Okay,
good.
you actually, you have. It was going to be the Texans, and then they beat. Yes.
Yeah.
You have.
Screwed the pooch on that one.
You actually do. You have the 15th pick overall.
15. I don't know if any. It's always so. It's so difficult to predict how people are going to do. Because you look at Justin Fields, who is a higher round draft pick, and honestly, he hasn't excelled in Chicago. Now, I will, in Justin Fields' defense, that Chicago really isn't a quarterback growing place. You should go somewhere else to grow. Chicago really hasn't
Correct.
given the tools to play good anyway. But we're getting away from the Super Bowl. We're talking about the draft.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, real quick, this draft board has the Packers taking Jordan Addison, a wide receiver out of USC.
If Aaron Rodgers leaves, they're not going to draft a wide receiver. They're going to draft
That's the thing.
lineman. They're going to draft offensive line with the first pick that they have. If Aaron Rodgers is gone, they're going to pick. Well, I don't know. I really do think Green Bay could trade that pick, especially if Aaron Rodgers is gone. Try to get a veteran piece.
Yep.
Help Jordan Love out. Not because the Green Bay is probably going to lose Allen Lazard this year, so that's going to be your top receiver last year, or whatever this current season. But starting next season will be last season. So I think Christian Watson's going to develop good, but again, you got a young receiver and a quarterback who's never started an NFL season.
Yeah.
So I mean, Jordan Love's a good quarterback. He looked good when he played when Aaron Rodgers has been hurt, or they take Aaron Rodgers out late in the game. I mean, Jordan Love hasn't looked bad. Green Bay's got a good run game. They got I'll say it until they're no longer together. They got the best 1-2 punch in the league now. It was Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, but I'm thoroughly convinced it's Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, the best 1-2 punch in the league right now.
Here's a big question with the team that just got eliminated potentially going into the Super Bowl, the 49ers. Who do you think is going to be the 49ers quarterback? Do you think it's going to be Brock Purdy, or do you think it's going to be Trey Lance?
I think it's going to come down to the offseason and what either one of them decide to do. Because if I was a betting man, one of them's leaving.
Well, they already said Jimmy G's out. Jimmy G's leaving.
Well, they know
they're not.
But I assume,
the head coach in his post-game interview after the loss to the Eagles said,
I assume Purdy and
they asked about it. He's like,
one of them's going to want to duke it out, and the other's not. And whoever doesn't want to fight for a starting position because they feel they deserve it is going to go somewhere that'll give them a starting position. They're going to go somewhere like Houston, which no matter who Houston drafts,
there you go.
Either one of those quarterbacks is going to be able to fight for a position. Same with the Jets. So I think there's several places that either one of those guys could go and really fight and probably beat somebody else for the starting position. But they're not both. There.
I wouldn't mind having either of them as a backup in Pittsburgh because they basically the Pittsburgh Steelers have already basically came out and said that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer won't be there next year.
Well, he sucked anyway, so
he did. He was atrocious.
But
no, they said that. Yeah, they say he's pretty much gone. They're going to have Kenny Pickett as starter, and then if they decide to keep his contract,
Mitch Trubisky.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you want to hop into the Super Bowl here?
Yeah. Well, last thing I'll say about the 49ers though, Purdy's got that injury too, which could really, really hurt his worth both to the 49ers and to somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're both hurt, but it looks like Purdy's injury could be more long-term than Trey Lance. So.
His was, what, a UCL elbow? Was it?
Yeah, he tore something on his elbow, and they said like 4 to 6 months or something like that, I think I saw. And
that's pushing into,
you're pushing into preseason. I mean, he's going to be not being able to throw at full power during like OTAs and stuff, so.
Yeah. But yeah, we have the Kelsey Bowl. We do.
I'm all for Mama Kelsey flipping the coin.
Dude, do you see they signed there's a petition going around. It has
over 100,000 people.
Yes, that would be awesome. But yeah, Kelsey Bowl, Jason Kelsey for the Philadelphia Eagles and Travis Kelsey for the Kansas City Chiefs. This is just a personal opinion on Travis Kelsey, best tight end to ever play football.
That's a bit of a hot take.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Jason put the. Yeah, okay. No, I'm just gonna say receiving wise and stat line wise, best tight end to ever play football. Dude, he if you look at the stats, he's passed Gronk in almost every category.
all right. I mean, he's
Go
a
into the Google.
no. I'm not arguing with you. He's, I don't know specific stats. I'm not an encyclopedia, but I know I would not say he is the best tight end to ever play the game.
See, I mean, this season, just this season alone,
Yeah.
2022, 104 receptions, 145 targets, 1,300 yards. The next, let's sort by yards here. The next closest receiver to him was T.J. Hawkinson with 898.
Who's also a tight end.
These are all tight ends.
Okay. You said receiver. That's why I was like, he's also a tight end.
Well, receiving, yeah, averaging 12.5 yards per reception, 29 plays over 20 yards,
Yeah,
12
but
touchdowns.
look at seasons before when Patrick Mahomes had other people to throw to. Now, I'm not downplaying Juju Smith and Marquez. Those
All
guys
right, give
playing
me
for
give me
Kansas
a give me
City.
a year. When was he drafted?
Just
Mahomes
go
drafted.
last season because he had Tyreek last season, right?
2021.
Yeah.
He was not the number one receiving tight end in the league. Mark Andrews
I was
was.
just gonna say, where's Mark Andrews on all these lists? Because Mark Andrews, in my opinion, is he's either number one or number two. I might even put George Kittle at number one or number two, but Kelsey is three.
2022. 2022. Travis Kelsey won. T.J. Hawkinson, Mark Andrews, Evan Ingram, George Kittle, Pat Fryermuth for yards. But okay, let's go back. Let's go back last season, 2021. He still had 92 receptions, 1,125 yards. 2020, he was number one, 1,400 yards. I mean, he's up there. Postseason stats, he has the most receptions, most touchdowns in, I'm pretty sure, postseason history.
Yeah, but he's been the most. He's been lucky that he got drafted to a team that has consistently made the playoffs. A lot of those other guys, like George Kittle, would probably have close to the same stat line if the 49ers would have made
Yeah.
the playoffs as often as he's been there. So Pat Fryermuth, I guarantee if Pat Fryermuth played for the Chiefs, he would be up. He'd probably have almost the same stat line. I mean, they're all really good tight
Oh,
ends.
absolutely.
He was just blessed to be on a team with arguably who's someone who is probably going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game.
Do you think that he is Patrick Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks to ever play?
It's always tough when someone's young in their playing career. Um, Patrick Mahomes is going to be one of those guys that, like, when our kids start watching football, they're going to love Patrick Mahomes, and we're going to be like, I remember when that dude played college football.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is going to be, now I'm not comparing him stat wise. He very well may be, but he's going to be very much like Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, those guys that had longevity that our parents talked about watching them play college ball and have the longevity in the league.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the stat because I know that he is up there.
You're good. So, what's are you sticking with your bet prediction there with the Eagles, 37-34?
No, I'm not.
So, what's your honest?
I'm going. My honest. I have the correct score. I do think the Eagles are going to win it. Hold on. I actually bet the final score, so I got to
Is
pull
that
up
what
my
you think,
FanDuel.
TJ?
I think the Eagles will win it.
Yeah, I am going Eagles. I mean, they're 1.5 point favorites right now going into the game. I have 26-21 is what I think it's going to be.
What'd you say? 27-21?
26-21.
26-21. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my two things. Who do I want to see win? I'd like to see the Chiefs win. But Bo, as I told you the other day, I'm sticking by this. Whoever is winning at the end of the first quarter is going to win the game. If it's a tie, whoever takes the lead next is going to win the game. That's my honest prediction of now. Again, I know that's really hard to pick. They didn't pick a team. I'd like to see the Chiefs do it, but again, whoever takes the lead in the second quarter, if it's tied, or whoever's winning at the end of the first.
Well, I will tell you this: Super Bowl script has the picture that everyone's been leaking, 37-34, Eagles over the Chiefs, has the Chiefs winning 10-0 at the end of the first. And it also has the Chiefs winning 24-13 at halftime.
You know what? I'm gonna bet
They
all
don't
these scores.
they don't score in the third, but the picture is too zoomed out or zoomed in that you can't see the fourth quarter. So, I mean, you would have to do the math to figure out how much they would have. Either way, it's going to be electric. It's going to be a great Super Bowl, I think.
Over under 2 minutes 12 seconds national anthem.
It's 2 minutes 2
I'm
seconds.
sorry, 2 minutes 2 seconds. Okay, over under.
Hardcore over.
I don't
Chris Stapleton, he sings.
Oh, hold on. I feel like we should wait a minute to do the bet to do the bets because we might be having a gambling guru joining us.
Oh, there's the gambling guru.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by the gambling guru himself, just in time for Kyle's betting corner.
Hi.
What's up, buddy? How you been?
How are you guys?
Good. How are you, buddy?
How's life?
Just talking Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Who you got?
What's the
Who you
line?
got winning?
Do I got winning? I keep going back to the Chiefs. I want the Eagles, to win, but I keep going back to the Chiefs winning.
That's where I'm at. I want the Chiefs to win.
I don't like Patrick Mahomes.
You're one of those guys
Why?
because he's good.
Because he's good, yeah. I don't like Patrick Mahomes. I don't like people who are successful in life. Fuck those people. No, I don't like Patrick Mahomes for some reason.
We're gonna go over some prop bets, Kyle. You want to do some prop bets?
Yeah.
First off, did you see the script was leaked for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I did see that. Wasn't it like 37-34 Eagles?
Yes, it only pays out $211 on a $1 bet on FanDuel.
Is it really?
Yeah, I put it down just to be safe. All right, here we go. Coin toss.
Heads.
Tails.
Okay, it's saying who's winning the coin toss. The Chiefs or the Eagles?
Who's the away team?
Chiefs. Eagles are home.
The Chiefs win the coin toss.
Yeah, Eagles are home. They got to pick what jerseys they're wearing, and they're wearing their midnight greens.
I love that uniform combo.
I do like those uniforms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now here's the big bet, Kyle. Is Mama Kelsey doing the coin flip?
Oh man, that'd be really cool. Have they said if they're gonna let her?
I don't. There was a petition though, and it had like over 100,000 signatures.
Yeah, but Goodell's going to do what he wants.
Yeah, and he should want to do that because do you know how much publicity and how like such a feel good story that would be? Like that would be awesome.
By the way, your guys' sound equipment looks legit.
Thanks.
What theirs or
like your mics and all this shit? Yeah, you guys look legit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you haven't been on for.
Try.
I'm sorry.
You just up and left us in the middle.
I'm a firm believer in fake it till you make it, Kyle. Fake it till you make it.
Sorry. I left mid season. I didn't get a rose in the middle of the Bachelor season, so I left. And...
I'll give you a rose. I'll send it to you for Valentine's Day.
Thank you. It is Valentine's Day, isn't it?
It is. That's coming up. Oh man.
All right, Bo. Do some more prop bets.
All right. National anthem length over 2 minutes 5 seconds or under 2 minutes 5 seconds.
Who's singing it?
Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton.
Over.
Yeah.
He likes the riffs. He likes to. Yeah.
He's going over. Can't wait to see him in concert. By the way, that's going to be a great one. Will any scoring drive take less time than it takes to sing the national anthem?
Yes.
There's gonna be one that is just gonna be a shot downfield.
I think you're gonna have a turnover that's gonna go close to the end zone, and there's just gonna be a couple like 1-2 plays.
Okay.
30 seconds, 40 seconds, something like that.
Oh,
2 minutes. 2 minutes 5 seconds. Even if we kept 2 minutes 5 seconds, it was right on the money. 2 minutes is a long drive.
Yeah. Which commercial will play first? The Doritos or the M&M's commercials? Doritos is plus 105.
I'm saying Doritos. M&M's has a whole lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, that's why I think M&M's, because they got a lot of stuff going on.
I could see M&M's, but I think
didn't they get rid of the green M&M?
They got rid of all the
M&Ms.
It's like Maya Rudolph's the M&M spokesperson now.
Yeah.
She's all
that it does say featured new spokesperson Maya Rudolph. Okay, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I think M&M's is going to be first because they need some crisis management from their PR people. So I think that M&M's is going to be first.
Yeah,
I would argue that M&M's might even be the first commercial. I think they're going to fight for that because they really want to be front and center and let everyone know, hey, we're really sorry for what we did.
I don't know. State Farm's going to be in there too because they always have that Patrick Mahomes commercial.
Patrick Mahomes better be playing football and not being in a damn commercial.
Listen, I'm always waiting though for the Budweiser commercial because it's always going to be a banger every year.
Oh, remember the one year that they did the tearjerker? They had when
it was right after 9/11.
Well, but they only aired that one time, and it was after 9/11 when the horses bowed. But they did the one with like the puppy. They did the one with like the puppy.
Yeah. I remember that.
The puppy like coming back to the ranch or whatever.
Yeah.
There's Kyle, a product that you talked about the other night while we were playing Xbox. They have a Super Bowl commercial.
What would that be?
Prime.
Oh yeah, Logan Paul's.
Yeah, Kyle.
No free advertising.
We were playing Xbox, and he goes, "You guys ever heard of this Prime stuff?" Yes, Kyle. We have.
Am I late to this party on that?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, they just signed a deal. They just signed a deal with UFC to make it UFC's official sports drink.
Yeah.
So
he is now the official sports drink.
The bomb pop one is the best.
Have you tried the strawberry watermelon yet?
No.
Oh, chef's kiss. That's the best one.
You also like the cucumber Gatorade. So I don't really listen to your opinions on drinks. No, put your hand down if you like cucumber Gatorade.
No. So dumbass Kyle over here, I did a Walmart click list the other day, and I just got turned on this Prime drink stuff, Prime hydration. And so it was like $9 for a 6-pack. So I click on it, thinking I'm getting 6 bottles of Prime. No, I'm getting 6 of the water packets that you pour in. I'm pissed. $9 for that shit. Ridiculous. Rip off. I've used 3 of them so far.
What a rip off. They were delicious.
Oh
shoot.
All right. The jersey number of the first touchdown scorer, will
88.
Will it be higher? Will it be over 11 and a half or under 11? Will it be over 11 or 12?
Over.
Oh, that's easy.
Who is getting the first touchdown?
Travis Goddard.
Travis Kelce.
I'm going either Travis Kelce or Jalen Hurts, depending on
Travis Goddard.
Okay, that's a good one.
Not a bad guess. Who's the Chiefs running back?
It could be
Pacheco.
Either one of those is going to be under. It's going to be Pacheco or McKinnon.
Yeah,
McKinnon's number 1 and Pacheco's 10.
I'm sticking with Travis Kelce.
All right, now this is a fun one. It's not a good bet. I would not put money on this bet. It is plus 15,000. Both Jason and Travis Kelce to score a touchdown.
No, sorry. As much as I would love to see an offensive lineman score a touchdown, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen.
Not just offensive. He's the center.
He's the center.
Center, yeah.
Still an offensive lineman, but yeah.
Yeah. Just doesn't snap the ball, just runs it.
Or you know what? I'm putting a $1 bet because they're gonna pull some Philly special bullshit, and they're gonna have Jason Kelce score a freaking touchdown when the Eagles got this on lock in the 4th quarter. I'm betting $1. I'm doing it.
That'd be good. You know how they would always do with the guy from the Pittsburgh Steelers, number 73 is an eligible receiver.
Yeah, that game that we went to, and they kept saying
number
that, and I just started
62 is an eligible receiver.
That game we went to, I just kept screaming, "Throw it to him!"
Now we're getting into some stupid ones here. Halftime show. It's Rihanna. Are you guys excited or not?
No.
I'm hopefully optimistic. I'm not excited, but I'm hopefully optimistic.
Now,
It's all right.
I forgot about all the songs that Rihanna sang.
She's got some good
it's
ones.
not going to be any. She's got some good ones. What's the first song she's going to sing?
Umbrella.
I couldn't.
Or Disturbia. Disturbia's got a good like opening sound to go.
Disturbia or What's My Name?
Nah, I think Disturbia would be a good first one.
That's what Maddie said the other day.
Can I take a sidebar here?
Yeah,
What's
absolutely.
your favorite halftime show of all time
Hasn't
that you were
happened yet.
alive for and you remember watching? Not like Michael Jackson that you were 2 years old. Shut up, Al.
I was gonna say mine hasn't happened yet. I'm waiting for it to be a country artist. I'm waiting for it to be Garth Brooks or Morgan Wallen or Luke Combs. Which
But
I
like
don't
this
know if
happened,
I
and
know.
you remember seeing
halftime shows Super Bowl since 2000 because
basically it's
All
Bruno
right.
Mars for me.
yeah, Bruno Mars was a good one. I didn't realize. Well, 2000, just to show you how much I'd paid attention in 2000, it was Phil Collins, which that would have been a banger.
Yikes.
I remember the Who had to come out on their motorized scooters. Yeah, honestly, probably Bruno Mars.
Katy Perry was really good too.
Katy Perry was good.
I actually liked last year's with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ray J. Blige.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah, Katy Perry was cool. She had Left Shark, and she came in on the
Left Shark.
big tiger.
Lady Gaga came down from the ceiling.
Lady Gaga was really good too.
She was good. I don't
say,
Prince. I don't remember Prince.
My favorite halftime show was Super Bowl 45. Go Pack Go.
Who was it?
Who was the halftime show?
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, honestly, probably Bruno Mars.
I only say Black Eyed Peas because I remember watching that one with a bunch of friends, and we were pretty young at the time, but we thought it was really good. So I'm just going to say that one.
What color will the Gatorade bath be?
Red.
Orange.
I'll go orange.
I'm going red.
I'm going to go blue. I think blue is a good one. I'm trying to find some other ones that aren't like. How many songs are going to be in the Super Bowl halftime show?
That's a good guess though.
How long is halftime?
It's normally a solid
10 minutes.
I was listening to the Kelsey brothers halftime or their halftime show, their podcast, and they were talking about how long like halftime is for the Super Bowl compared to a normal NFL game halftime. Normal NFL game halftime, they're in there for like 10 minutes max, and then they're back out on the field warming up. Super Bowl halftime, they're in there for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So he goes, it's a lot worse. Like the players are in there passing, warming up, doing stretch, trying to stay warm.
Yeah, I was gonna say the show I think is like somewhere between like 10 and 15 minutes. I'm gonna go with 5 songs. No, 4.5 songs.
See, I was gonna say 5.
I say half because they cut songs. It's not just like they're playing songs all the way through. They sing like a verse and a chorus, and then they cut to the next one.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go high. I'm going high on this. I'm going 7.
Well, I said 8, so.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear you say that.
All right, fine. Round number 5.
I don't know how we're ever going to find out the information for this, but the number of hot dogs sold.
Oh God.
1 billion.
It's over 17,000 and under or over?
Over.
But is this hot dog sold at the game or hot dogs sold
at
Super Bowl Sunday?
At State Farm. Is it State Farm Arena?
Stadium.
State Farm Stadium. Yeah.
Under 17,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the stadium under.
The stadium holds 50-some thousand.
Yeah, but not almost half of them are going to get a hot dog.
Some of them are going to get 3.
It's fair. I'm going under though.
Now here's the real over under. Number of beers sold.
What's that?
The line is 120,000.
Over.
I'm going over.
Over.
Them Eagles fans those Eagles fans go hard.
Hey, now it's not as bad as the Bills Mafia would have been, but I'm still going.
No. So we already did the Gatorade bath. Now, from 2013 on, they listed the Gatorade baths. Baltimore Ravens, when they won in 2013, did not have a Gatorade bath. Neither did the Patriots in 2017.
Jesus.
But the last two have been blue. So, Mark, what'd you say?
Orange? No.
20
I said red.
You said red. I said
red,
orange.
Red is not on. Red is not on here. Orange. The last time it was used, 2020, when the Kansas City Chiefs won.
I'm going orange.
So if the Chiefs win, it's most likely going to be orange. The spread. It's 1.5.
Minus 1.5. Eagles are
for the
fake.
Eagles. Yes.
Over-unders always confuse me. Or not over-unders. Spreads confuse me.
So if it's minus 1.5, that means the Eagles are favored. The minus 1.5, the Eagles have to win by 2 or more to cover the spread. Plus 1.5 for the Chiefs. If the Chiefs lose by 1, they cover.
Or just win and they cover, right? Doesn't matter.
Or win, they cover. Plus,
I know 1.5 is a small spread. I'm sure it'll open up more closer to the game.
If you're going bigger spread, say someone's plus 9.5. They could lose by 9 or less or win, and they would cover that spread.
See, this is why we need Kyle on for the betting. He understands it.
I'm still pulling the Chiefs. Got the Chiefs winning.
So the Chiefs are very slight dogs in this game. I want to say the Eagles win. I'm cheering for the Eagles, but I think the Chiefs and the Raps win.
This is a Super Bowl that I just don't care. It's good football. They're both really good teams. I mean, I'm not going to be disappointed if either one of the teams win. I don't have a horse in this race, so I want the Chiefs to win. But I don't care.
Yeah, I'm going Eagles still.
Okay. Over or under the money line or the total points right now is 50.5. You going over or under?
Over.
Think it's gonna be a high scoring game?
Yeah,
that's high. That's really high. I'll go under.
You got two very high scoring offenses though.
Yeah, but it's a Super Bowl. Oh, go ahead, Jason.
It is really high, but I'm still gonna take the over.
I go under. It's a Super Bowl. There's so many nerves involved. You always have these offenses come in, and you think it's going to be 13-10 after the first quarter, and it's 3-0. And they'll settle in, but you lose about a quarter and a half of scoring before the offenses get settled in.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
I go under.
Yeah,
that's good. I'm still going to go over. I think I agree with what you're saying, but just seeing these offenses throughout the season. I mean, the Eagles do have a great defense, so they might shut down the receivers, but it depends if the Chiefs are getting back all of their receivers, because a lot of them were hurt during the AFC Championship game. So,
well, McCole Hardman is out. They put him on IR, and
did they? Is Juju back? Because I know he went out with he went out with a shoulder problem. Yeah, and last bet that I got for you guys, and then we'll wrap it up here. Super Bowl MVP.
The quarterback. Whoever wins is the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
either way, Mama Kelsey's winning. All right.
Mama Kelsey's getting a ring, regardless of what.
Donna Kelsey is getting a ring.
It's happening.
So is Ed Kelsey, but let's be real.
Your best value pick there, though, if you are looking for, is Travis Kelsey plus 1,600, because you got.
Are you looking at FanDuel too?
Yeah, you got Mahomes and Jalen Hurts both at plus 130. So the quarterbacks, whoever wins the game's probably going to be the quarterback who gets it. But then Travis Kelsey, he's probably going to catch a couple touchdown passes. So yeah, and Mahomes throws a couple of interceptions, but the Chiefs still win. Kelsey catches a couple touchdown passes.
Yeah. You know who, Kyle, you know who I'm going? Harrison Butker, kicker, plus 28,000.
Could you imagine if he kicked if this was like the shittiest Super Bowl in history, and this dude
He
just
made
kicked like
7
7 field goals and that was it. That was the final score.
Well, here's the thing. You gotta here. I'm gonna or what's the word? Petition for him to win the MVP right here. Like Kyle said, take the under. Low scoring game. You get down. Chiefs drive down. They get to the 35-yard line. That would make it what? 55-yard field goal. He hits it as time expires.
45.
Low scoring game. What?
45. It's 10 yards at the end zone.
Yeah, but you got also. It's like what? Like 8 yards back.
I don't think they count that, do they? I think they count
53.
that.
Either way, it's a long field goal to win the game. He's the champion. Everyone's like hoisting him up in the air. Plus 28,000. Harrison Butker.
What if it's a 0-0 Super Bowl when it comes down to the last drive and a fight?
I will turn it off before halftime.
What if that?
I at least want to see Rihanna.
Do what?
I at least want to see Rihanna.
Okay, after the halftime show. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good Super Bowl either way. I'm excited. Either way, the Kelceys are bringing home a Super Bowl trophy and potentially a baby.
In the Super Bowl.
Jason Kelce's wife is going to be 38 weeks pregnant at the Super Bowl. They're taking her OBGYN into their booth with them.
Yeah.
So it might be a Super Kelce Bowl. Could you imagine if he has his baby during the Super Bowl?
Well, actually, he won't have the baby, regardless.
Sorry. But still, that would be incredible. That might be a Guinness World Record.
Most babies born in a Super Bowl. It would be
the baby is
world records.
The baby's born as the ball goes through the uprights for the Eagles to win.
Most people whose last name is Kelce at a Super Bowl.
But yeah, let's wrap it up here. Super Bowl. Give me your guys' picks, and then we'll sign off here.
For the 10th time, the Chiefs.
For the 10th time, just wrap it up. Chiefs. I'm going Eagles.
Eagles.
Chiefs.
How about them?
I'm going to plug our other podcast that we just recently started. Ignorant Skeptics. Okay? It's a podcast about us covering a wide variety of topics. We're not experts in anything, but we're going to try and break down this information and tell it to you guys in a way that we understand it as well. So we're covering things such as Atlantis. Is it real? Where's it at? Space, aliens, different things like that. Bringing back woolly mammoths and helping to save the earth. Just things like that. Just a wide variety of topics, fun topics that we don't talk about here because this is sports. Yeah. So, Jason, back to you.
All right. You can find us on our social medias. We've got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can listen along on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well as Anchor. And you can watch the video on YouTube. And when you go to YouTube, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and click the notification bell. Ding!
There it is. We've waited like 3 months for that.
We've been waiting. All right. With that, we're gonna sign off, and we'll see you guys same time, same place next week.